Okay, so dear Dharma practitioners, be comfortable with your body and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and settle down yourself. So keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and bring your attention to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. So do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, before we start our practice session, we'll take few minutes for ourselves to be very clear with this practice. So when it comes to meditation, most of time we like to practice different techniques. But you have to understand, our purpose is not just keep practicing. Our purpose is developing our wisdom and getting to some kind of good result out of this all. So keep practicing and maintaining life is a different method. But here when it comes to this wisdom path, day by day, we have to have a development in us. So that development is not depend on how much you know. That development depend on how much you change, your transformation. And that transformation always need to be towards liberation. So when it comes to this practice, mainly we develop our practice with two mental cultures. So one is tranquility meditation, is tranquilize the mind. Another one, vipassana meditation. It develops critical analytical mind. So tranquility meditation is so meditation is not the tranquility. It's the tranquility is the result you gain out of that meditation. So there's no vipassana meditation, but out of the meditation, you gain vipassana knowledge or the wisdom. But we introduce the meditation technique by the result. So that's the samatha. So the samatha or the tranquility means the result you gain. So the vipassana means the result you gain. So when it comes to that, how you can tranquilize and why you need to tranquilize? Because our mind always interfere with these 5 hindrances and create many, many thoughts inside us. And other thing is, if the mind is not tranquilized, what we experience out of our perception may not going to become clear. And once you have the clear perception, that will help you to understand it from many different ways. So that understanding will help you to know that what we experience is not permanent. That what we experience is not belong to me. And that what we experience is not itself have kind of like a intention or the desire, or itself doesn't have a quality to bring what we look. It's an unsatisfactory nature. So whatever, so as example, in this cup, there's water. So when I have thirsty, I drink this. Why I drink? Because I know it quench my thirst. But in the water, there is no intention to quench my thirst. So according to necessary consequences and cause and effect, for a moment, it quench my thirst. But by the time what will happen? When that necessary conditions there, again the thirst comes. So like that, everything in this world, in the outside world, there is nothing exists for you. But sometimes it's kind of like we believe, oh, this is for me. There is nothing for you. At least in this body, there is nothing for you. This everything appeared as a result of cause and effect. But if we don't understand this, the journey that we go can take us to different things. So it's kind of like sometimes that journey take us to a deeper jungle. And sometimes that journey take us to a forest. Sometimes it can take us to a garden. Sometimes it can take us to the home. So what does the jungle mean? It can take us to the jungle. Well, the jungle, there's no way out. You can't find any footpath. It's so dark and very difficult to find the security. So sometimes our mind the same, our behavior the same. It creates inside us kind of like a jungle. We're living in a jungle. It is not that outside, it's our own mind. It's a different nature, quality of the mind. It's always kind of like create things not real. It's kind of like a deeper sleep mood. And everybody try to wake up, but no. And when people living in that deep jungle state, it's kind of like we become like animals. because animal doesn't have hopes. Then animal doesn't know that tomorrow going to be different than today. They don't know that. And whatever they are, they just think it is for them, that's it. But human, we are not like that. We can go deeper and understand. We can go beyond the layers. And we can understand before things happen to us, before things come to us. We can see the cause and effect, how things come to be as they are. But animal doesn't have that wisdom. But sometimes when our mind live in the deeper jungle, the same. We don't know why things happen, how things happen, and where these things take us. And it's kind of like whatever you see, whatever that you meet, it's become like an enemy. You think it's all come against you, always the fear. And it's kind of like you have no ability to transform the poison to nectar. Because in the human world, when you develop the consciousness, look, that the people have ability to transform the poisons to the nectar. It's a wisdom. There are a lot of medicine used to cure us, and it all came from poison. But when people live in the deeper jungle, when the people have caught up in the deeper sleep, it's kind of like a self-centered, egocentric mind, only me. Nectar become poison. All the good things will kill the people or the things around us, destroy everything. Nothing comfortable around the jungle mind. To way to get out of this jungle mind. Your transformation. That's what we call the awareness. It's bring the light. It's bring the footpath to your deeper jungle. So the second place that it can take us, if you not become clear, if you don't have the awareness, where it can take you to the forest. So the forest is little bit comfortable. It's little bit friendly than the jungle. The forest, you can find some footpath. You can see maybe before you, oh, there were people. Oh, this place, it looks like somebody used to be here. And it's not kind of like too much dark. There's light and you can have access to certain places. So like that, there are some people in their mind, they are kind of like a forest. And once a while, they have kind of like a communication. Once a while, they go out and help a little bit. And once a while, they little bit listen to what's happening around. And the people also once a while see that they feel kind of like comfortable with them. So like that, our mind, sometimes it becomes like a forest. So when you live in the forest, when your mind becomes the forest, or once a while it becomes like animal. In the forest, it's not like a deeper jungle. In the jungle area, in this place, this animal there. But the forest is not like that. It's a wonder. You have to keep tracking. Maybe you see a lion, tiger, bear, but not every day. But the forest don't like that. You know exactly, oh, this area, lions. You go right away, you see them. But the forest, once a while they come. An elephant, once a while they cross the path. So you have to keep tracking. So like that in the jungle, the forest mind. Once a while, this wild animal you see. Once a while, their behavior. It's become kind of like uncomfortable. And then sometimes it can be kind of like a garden. You maintain it, but it is still a garden. One, evening, morning, you maintain, you nourish that all the trees, plants, you take care of them nicely. But when the time comes, you leave it. You're not going to be all the time there. And sometimes you neglect, or once a while, you forget to maintain it. And it becomes with too much weed and go out of the shape. And then again, you spend so much time and work. Sometimes our mind also like a garden. Always you have to maintain it. You practice meditation, you go do good things, but once a while you disappear. You don't sit anymore. You don't practice anymore. You don't know what happened. You don't maintain it. So then again, suddenly, oh, I want to practice meditation. Oh, then maybe you work so hard and clean up, take out this weed and, try to cut the trees or like that, And there's no kind of like a dangerous animal visiting. But yourself, you decide, this should be here, this should be like that, or like that. You maintain your self-centered mind. I am like this, I don't want this, I don't want that, I am like that. So kind of like you maintain your own mental, personal attitude. And you secure it, you protect it, you guard it. And sometimes it takes you to home. So that's your awareness. And each and every moment you see is change. You are here today like this, but you accept tomorrow going to be different. You accept this moment is only secure. You know this moment is important for you. And you are not going to believe or trust the life insurance is going to be better than the life. No, you know the life is better. So that is the nature of the home. You share, you care each other, you do things for others, and sometimes you sacrifice your position, your place, your comfort, your plate. There's no boundaries there. And any time, in any place you feel comfortable. You're not having deeper kind of like a desire or the effort to hold your place or protect your place. Home, sweet home, you feel so comfortable in any place at your home. So your body become like that. Your mind and the body, your mind feel like you came home. You feel so comfortable. You don't look to escape from that. You don't look for faraway vacations from your whole body. So out of the four foundations, you make this more comfortable and you develop this practice and it make your body like your home. So anymore, you don't feel any fear, darkness. You always feel friendliness, comfort, safety. So it is within your body. So rather than going here and there, you just settle down with your body and bodily postures. Kaya Anupassana, contemplating the body, bodily action. And in that, it has many different ways. So observing the postures, the body, the structure, the inside organs, skeleton, and this inhalation, exhalation, this everything related to that. And even the death and the dead body, the transformation of this body, you just observe without interfering to this anything. And that observation itself feel kind of like how you come home. You don't feel kind of like a tired, this is enough for me. No. You feel you came home. You drop that all the heaviness. So that is the power of the meditation. It brings you to the moment. And in that very moment you come home, you have the completion, total satisfaction, and your awareness 100%. And observing the feelings, next one. So whatever that, out of your perception or experience or the moment, so whatever the feelings that you gain, you don't resist anymore. No resistance. But you just see it. You know it. No struggle to change anything or replace something. You come to deeper comfort in you because the pain is important. Feelings important. In this conventional life, we all depend on feelings. We look for good feelings. We have war with the negative feelings. We neglect the neutral feelings. This is a war keep going. But now you withdraw from that war, but you become very clear, observe and recognize. And the mind. So now you feel home with your feelings. You feel home with your body. You feel home with your body. You feel home with your feelings. Rather than feeling like a jungle, your body, like a forest, your body, like a garden, your body, now feel your body like a home. Rather than feeling like a jungle, forest, garden, with your feelings, now you feel like your feelings like a home. And the next one is the mind. You observe the mind and you see how the thoughts come and go. You don't interfere with that. Because if you interfere, right away what will happen? It can become like a jungle, your own thoughts, your own mind. When it becomes a jungle, all the wild animals, the darkness, the fear that you don't know how to exit. And sometimes it becomes very difficult. No way out. And a lot of people, even they in the human form, their head, their thoughts like a jungle. And sometimes it can become like a forest. And sometimes it's like a neglected garden. There are some people's head, its mind, it's kind of like a maintaining a garden. Nice, beautiful garden. But you have to make it like a home. So when the thoughts, you feel like a home. So any thoughts, you don't resist, you don't fight, and you don't hold too much. You just observe and see it there. And the next one is the phenomena, or the very nature, the behavior, or the Dharma that exists within us, and at the same time, all the teachings that we practice with the four foundations, Four Noble Truth, Eightfold Path, and the very nature of the Dharma, and at the same time, the very natural process of our body. So you observe this all and understand. Rather than personalizing this all, you recognize you become part of this nature. It not separate you from the universe, it make you kind of like a part of the universe. So that then you feel kind of like you are home. Just imagine when you feel like in this entire universe, it's like your home. How comfortable you are. So wherever the four elements exist, this is your home. Why? Because you mean four elements. So wherever four elements, you exist there. And then you don't feel like a discomfort. You don't feel like a jungle. Your moment of existence, you don't feel like a forest. You don't feel like a neglected garden. You feel like you are home. In any place, in anywhere. You appreciate that, you feel kind of like a comfortable, and you develop to kind of like accept, and you adapt to any situation. And then you are capable to see each and every place, it has its own beauty and quality. So then you don't say, I don't like this place, I hate this place. No. You feel it's like your home. So that transformation is your very being itself. You accept. And your moment, not the past, that whatever happened to you, not the future, the very moment here, you complete. So that way, that completion is the necessary process, that the result you need. Not to go from here, there, no, not to do many things. The completion. Because without that, transformation not going to happen, understanding not going to happen. So that's why. So when the mind go here and there, if you can bring it home, that is the key point. That is the turning point. That is the winning result that you gain. Because now you have ability to come home. You know how to come home. So then you not worry about anything. But how about, when someone leave the home, if the person not come home, what will happen to others? Everybody become worried. And at the same time, the person who ever leave the house, and that person also feel worry. So the same thing happened to us. When the mind go here and there, if you can't come back to home, that means your body, your feelings, your mind, your thoughts, your very being, very existence, fear, anxiety, depression, unbalance, sadness, worry, disappointment, this all you will experience. It's all there. So when you experience anything in your life, what you need to do right away, come home. And then you will see that everything will settle down. So let's practice a little bit now. Your right palm on your left, neck head straight in one line, and be comfortable with your posture. So bring your attention to your body and scan head to toes and say Swapateva, oh, may I be well and happy 3 times. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge in this moment with this sitting. May my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So in the beginning, deeply and gently, breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. And allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. And when it happens through the sensation, recognize it, do nothing extra. Bring attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. To all 6 directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So first of all, we offer this practice to the great qualities of the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. And also by the power of this meritorious deed, may all of us attain to the supreme bliss of Nibbana. May all your guardian angels and deities will receive these merits and increase their longevity and protect all of you from any kind of planetary influences or any ill effects. Ettavata chamyehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya Imaya dhamma nudhamma patipattiya buddham pujemi dhammam pujemi sangham pujemi Addaya imaya patipattiya jati jara vyadi maranam ha paribunjissami Idamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamunchatu. Bless you.